Hey explorers, David Webb here, editor of Explorer magazine, and we're gonna do a gear review. Have you ever heard of an aspirational brand? These are brands that aren't just well known, but that you almost aspire to own. They are usually accompanied with very high price tags, but also legendary, renowned performance. Some of the brands you might be familiar with are Arc'teryx or Canada Goose. Both of them have jackets exceeding $1,000, but are also very well known in the mountaineering and polar expedition circles as the stuff you trust. Another such brand is Yeti. Yeti is really well known for coolers. In fact, we reviewed one. It's a soft cooler that cost over $400. See, that's aspirational. There's a lot of coolers out there. Why spend $400 on one? Well, check out the video and you might see why. Beyond coolers though, Yeti makes a bunch of other products, 4 of which we're going to go through today. Maybe you'll aspire to own them, maybe you'll think they're not quite worth it. Let's check them out. First up are 2 of the more easy to own items. This is the RAMBLER 16-ounce stackable pint 2-pack. Double wall, vacuum sealed, stainless steel insulated mug. Nice lid, sip your coffee or tea, but of course that's not exactly what it's for. It is called the stackable pint, and even though it's only 16 ounces, no threads, smooth, easy to hold, this one's for beer, or cider, or heck, soda. Insulated mugs, of course, are well known for people drinking coffee, tea, whether you're a commuter or you're around the campfire. But if you haven't used one for a cold beverage, you don't know what you're missing. It's maybe thermodynamics, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, working in your favor, because cold is actually sinking to the bottom. Heat's rising to the top, or realize there's no such thing as cold, only an absence of heat. Come on, don't correct me. But as heat rises to the top, cold's down to the bottom, it is insulated around, and it's insulated on top by the liquid itself. So as you drink, it's as cold all the way through. Stackable, dishwasher safe, which is so nice because who wants to hand wash anything? And the 2-pack is, $65 Canadian. So there you go. You can aspire to owning these. I actually think they're really worthwhile. They reduce single-use cups, very important, and you will just get a lot of use out of them. Cold bevies all summer long, hot bevies all winter long. I'm in the process of hiding this from my wife right now. It is the CAMINO 35 carry-all. It is a giant shopping bag of sorts, except we don't take it shopping, we take it to the campsite, we take it to the beach. It is waterproof, it is bomb-proof, it stands on its own. It has reinforced handles there for when the load's really heavy. It has lash points that also are good for attaching Yeti's accessories, bottle openers and such. Thick, I mean, we're talking thicker than the seat belt on your car. Inside, got a zip pocket. And you know what I really love about this? It's because it stands on its own. Not only is it easier to load, but if you want to fill up one of these drinks, you can do so. Hey, if you think I'm implying that you should drink anywhere but at your house or at the campsite, I'm not. I'm just saying you can. This bag is especially beloved at the beach, not for picnics, not for kids, because it's good for that, but for surfers. Wet, heavy, disgusting wetsuit in there, booties, gloves, everything. It takes it all. In fact, I'm gonna put something in there right now, and you're not gonna believe it. I bet you've seen some carry-alls carry a lot of things, but have you ever seen them carry 35 liters of water? Can your diaper bag do that? What makes Yeti products so fun is that they overperform. Are you ever gonna really wanna fill this up with water? I don't know, maybe for putting out a campfire, or if you just really need some water? Chances are you won't. But isn't it awesome to know that it can? Costs $200 Canadian. I actually really like it for canoe trips as well, because you can just load up dirty dishes, random stuff, carry it to the canoe, carry it back. It just takes a licking, keeps on ticking, and that's why we love it here. On to the next. The Lowlands blanket. It's a bit of a heavy unit. Got the weight right below me here. It's probably not going to be something you pack into the backcountry, but for anything from an outdoor concert to a picnic to a front country trip to a fishing trip, this is going to be what you want to take, because it is a lovely, soft blanket with a 100% waterproof coating on the back. There are a lot of picnic blankets out there. They have nylon or even vinyl on the bottom. This is the only one I've used that I absolutely trust will keep my bum dry. Plus, it's as soft as the duvet I use in my bed on the other side. 140 centimeters wide, 200 centimeters long. That is, for you Americans out there, I believe that is 55 inches by 78 inches. Let's roll it out, take a look. Oh, and of course it has this nice sling carrying case with lash points and accessory points. Now, if you're an eagle-eyed viewer, which I'm sure you are, you can probably tell I lay this right down on top of where I spilt all that water. And as you can see, this sort of almost faded red color that it comes in, it's supposed to be like this. Guess it won't fade in the sun that way. It would show through if anything was leaking, and it is not. And unlike my clothes and my couch and everything else in my house, it is actually meant to repel pet hair. And I can attest to that. Here's one of Chesterman's hairs right there. You'll meet him in a minute. Honestly, it's the best picnic blanket you can buy, and it costs $250 Canadian. So it's also probably the most expensive picnic blanket you can buy. Don't quote me on that, but it's got to be up there. Look at that. The bottom's not even wet. All right, on to the next. The last item, the final four, might be the most polarizing because a lot of people might argue there is no need for them to have a $65 dog bowl. Double wall, non-insulated, about 9 centimeters tall by 20 centimeters wide, non-slip base, Yeti brand, comes in a couple different colors. I like the red. You know, you look at this and you think, yeah, it's about 4 times what a stainless steel dog bowl might cost without this branding, without the double wall. But sometimes you just like to live a brand. Sometimes you just like to feel like you're camping, like you're outdoors, and I get it. I mean, it's really up for you to decide whether or not a $65 dog bowl is in the cards, but I don't know if I have the expertise to really even weigh in on whether or not this dog bowl is any good. So I'm gonna get a special guest tester to come in and check it out. Chester, come on, look. There you have it, folks. Right from the expert. But then again, he drinks from the toilet, so I don't know what that means exactly. But let's see, it works. Hey Chester, you like it? There you have it. 4 awesome items from Yeti that you might not have known about before. You probably knew about their coolers, and again, check out my cooler review right here. But if you're thinking about a sturdy carry-all, cold drinks, one for your best friend, and the best picnic blanket you can get, I highly recommend these 4 products. Now, like I said, they are somewhat aspirational at $250, $200, $65, and $65 for the pair. But there's something to be said about quality over quantity, right? I'm David Webb. Thanks for joining me, and hey, live the adventure.